All right, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and it's time to talk sports on TVC Breakfast. Well, today we will look at the transfer window. It closed yesterday. Well, as the January transfer window closed, there would have been winners and losers in terms of getting some deals done. Normally, the mid-season market is a bit cagey, and not many major deals can get done, as some of the biggest clubs who refuse to part with their top stars to prevent the possibility of wrecking their season. However, there were quite a number of eye-catching deals that were pulled across the line. Players like Felipe Coutinho, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Dele Alli, Lucas Digne, Donny van de Beek, Adama Traore, Eriksen, Luis Diaz were all able to make their moves. The question is, who were the winners and who were the losers in the transfer market? Well, Bosola Akiemi, a football agent and also a consultant, joins me live now from the UK to take a look at these transfer stories. Well, Bosola, you were involved in the transfer dealings. Who would you say were the winners and losers in this transfer market?
Good morning. It's always a pleasure to be on the program. It was a very, very lovely transfer window. There were a lot of expectations yesterday, especially with a lot of English Premier League clubs. But as you can see, the transfer window is closed, and now clubs are preparing. After they are preparing for the new to come back to play after the winter break. For the winners, I'm going to say Newcastle were probably the best club that had the best dealings this winter transfer window. You can recall that last year they had some investment from the Saudi government, and they've been battling relegation for some time now. But everybody knew they got money to spend, and they were able to do a lot of deals yesterday and also at the beginning of the transfer window. If you may recall, they signed this very lovely player from Atletico Madrid, Kelvin Trippier, England international, 31 years old, with so much experience. But they were also able to get so many deals done in the last days of the transfer window. They signed Bruno Guimaraes from Lyon. Bruno Guimaraes, is a very, very lovely defensive attacking midfielder. A lot of clubs wanted him. He was signed for 42 million euros. They also signed Chris Wood from Burnley. Chris Wood is 30. They paid his release clause, which was 25 million pounds. Very, very good striker, Premier League experience, tall, a perfect target man. They also signed Dan Burn. Dan Burn is a no-nonsense defender, 1.90 meters, very tall. Also they signed him from Brighton, And apart from that, also they were able to get Matt Target, also from Aston Villa. Is a notable left back with so much Premier League experience. I think with these signings, I think they should be able to stay in the league. And I was really, really disappointed that my team, Arsenal, they got a lot of players out, and they were only able to bring a signing who they've loaned back to Colorado Rapids in the name of Austin Trusty. Is an American international, but they were able to ship a lot of dead legs, like Maitland Niles. He went to join Jose Mourinho in Roma. They also let Aubameyang go, the captain. They bought him for 56 million, but apparently he's going for free. Although there's going to be a lot of savings in terms of his wages, because he still got about 18 months on his contract on £350,000 a week.
All right.
So approximately they should be saving like 25 million.
All right, now let's look at the individual transfers now. Felipe Coutinho, Callum Chambers, all joined Aston Villa. How important do you think these signings are in terms of helping Steven Gerrard to do the work he's doing at Aston Villa at the moment?
I think everybody knows how good Gerrard is as a coach. He won the league with Rangers last season. And he came back. He was appointed in January to help Aston Villa move up in the table. Definitely, they are not a top 4 team, but I think they should be able to compete. They still got the FA Cup, and they've also still got some good games coming up. So they might not be able to make the top 4. Apparently, the top 4 is going to be between Tottenham, Arsenal, United, and probably Leicester as well, and West Ham. So they might not be able to make the top 4, but they're going to be a team to look out for the second part of the season.
Okay, now the other winner as well, as we know, is Everton. Everton were able to get Lampard across the line. They were able to get Dele Alli. They were able to get of course, yes, Van der Beek, from Manchester United, a very good player in my view. How also do you think that these guys were helping Frank Lampard? Happy times for the Toffees?
I think everybody knows that it's not been good for Everton the last few months. But I think with Dele Alli, very very good player, proven in the Premier League, and also Donny van Beek, I think they should be able to do something this season.
Now, Adama Traore from Wolves, and nobody expected that. Antonio Conte wanted him very badly to play as a right back or so, but now he chose to go to Barcelona. And we also have Aubameyang, Barcelona also trying to sort that out. What do they bring to the table?
Adama Traore, apparently everybody knows his quality in the Premier League, but we all know what is happening with Barcelona. According to media reports, although not confirmed yet, he was offered £120,000 a week in Tottenham, but he went to Barcelona for 15,000 a week, which is really really massive for a player to do such a thing, because we know the game is all about money. But for a player to sacrifice the significant part of his wages to go and play for a club he loves shows the determination and the resilience of that player. So I think everybody knows that Barcelona are probably trying to pick up, especially after losing Messi, and a lot of their players are taking massive pay cuts just to play for them. With regards to Aubameyang, I'm still waiting for official announcement from both clubs. I did check the website of both clubs this morning, and there's not been an official announcement yet. And once these clubs don't announce officially, then there might still be something wrong with the deal. So fingers crossed with regards to Aubameyang, although a lot of media reports are still saying, oh, he's signed. But Arsenal has not announced it. Barcelona has not announced it. So we keep our fingers crossed regarding that deal. But to me, I think that deal is not a done deal yet.
All right. The other club you might also consider a winner in the transfer market would be Liverpool. Liverpool got Luis Diaz. As a matter of fact, I had to look through some of his reels, and I saw a very fiery, energetic player, prepared to take on players, at any point around the box and from the middle of the park as well. How do you think Diaz will improve Liverpool?
Luis Diaz, 25 years old, Colombian international. He's always done his thing in Porto. We've seen everything he did in the Champions League as well, against Man City, against the top teams. He's a very, very quality player, no doubt about that. Mane is 30 now, and we know that he shows the quality. He's still a quality player, but I think with Diaz coming up, he can add a bit of flair to the attack. He can play anywhere in the front. He could play from the left. He could play from the right. He could also play from the midfield. So I think he's a really big signing, and I think he would really, really push Liverpool to fight City for the title. It's going to be an exciting next few months in the Premier League, because it's going to be like everyone is going to fight for maximum 3 points. So looking forward to the kickstart of the Premier League once the winter break finishes.
All right, Busola, I understand we don't have as much time as we would have loved to have, but in one fell swoop, I'd like you to talk about Tottenham not being able to get the players that Antonio Conte wanted originally. Is there a sense in which you think this might affect his working relationship with Daniel Levy? That's one. And then Eriksen now has signed for Brentford.
Yeah, there are a lot of factors when it comes to transfers being done. There are various parties to the deal: the selling club, the buying club, the player, the agents involved. So there are a lot of factors, and in January deals are very, very difficult to be done. And we also need to know that this year is a World Cup year. Players are very, very skeptical about moving. they prefer to stay where they are more settled, because moving for example, moving from Spain to England would be difficult, because for you to adapt to the culture, to the weather, and things like that. But I think they signed 2 players from Juventus, which wasn't too bad, to be honest. And I think they would compete as well with those 2 players. So it's just all about looking forward to when the Premier League starts. I'm not ruling them out for a top 4 finish, but it's going to be a fight to finish.
And Eriksen to Brentford. Very happy for him indeed.
Yeah, everybody saw what happened some months ago, and unfortunately, due to the FA rules in Italy, he couldn't continue his career. He's been training in his home country, and now he's back to England, signed a 6-month contract to the end of the season. I really want to see him go to the World Cup, and I think hopefully he can get some minutes in his belt and get fit and fit out day by day and be able to play the round leather game.
All right, Bosola Akiemi, football agent and sports consultant as well, live from London. Many thanks indeed for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Right.